Let's be real, you already quit your job. Just not on paper. But you're already checked out. Scrolling through job listings during a work meeting, watching the hours until you can escape. But here's the thing, if you don't understand why this keeps happening, you will keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again, and you will keep quitting until your CV looks like a speedrun of bad life decisions. And I get it. I've been there, and I would keep repeating the same mistakes if it wasn't for the things I learned in the past year. By the end of this video, you will know why you keep wanting to quit, how to reframe your situation so it doesn't feel like a soul-sucking void, and most importantly, how to quit like a genius.
Let's make one thing clear. You are not weak. You are not asking for too much. You are just done. And there's a reason for that.
Your feedback gets ignored, even though they ask for your opinion, and they nod very thoughtfully. Knowing damn well that nothing's gonna change. You're overworked because the company can't seem to hire enough people, or they didn't train you well, or they asked you to stay a little bit longer. Again. So guess what? You got yourself 2 jobs for the price of 1. But hey, don't worry. There will be pizza.
You're uninspired. Because really, how excited can one be about sending out another stupid email into this void of corporate nonsense?
You're disrespected, either by your coworkers or by your micromanaging boss that doesn't know what boundaries are nor cares about respecting them.
You're questioning your future because suddenly you're wondering if spending 40 years making slideshows for a company that sells printer ink is really your life's calling.
These being very valid reasons, you might think, alright, then I should just quit. No? What? If you quit now, you just keep repeating the cycle, and then you'll quit again and again and again. I know that because I have quit multiple jobs in the past year, and only now did I come to realize that most of the times my motivator was desperation and panic rather than clear and calm reasoning. So, for you to not make the same mistakes as I did, we need to take a closer look at the fuel that keeps the cycle running. That's why we're here. This happens because one or all of the reasons from above might apply to our situation. Maybe you have a micromanaging boss that also talks shit about your coworkers, and your job bores you to your core. At first, of course, you can take it. The pay is decent, and if you just focus on your stuff and keep your head low, maybe you can pass by. But over time, this feeling grows. You get anxious when you enter the building, and you try to silence this voice inside of you, becoming more and more numb. And then you start thinking, oh, only 1 day left, only 1 hour left, only a year, only a month. I can't take it anymore. I quit. But this decision is driven by desperation, not your desire for growth, nor because you sat down and thought about your options. No, it's desperation. So what do? Just keep quitting? Just hope the next job will magically be different? Nah, we don't do that here. Let's take a smarter approach, shall we? Now that we understand the problem of being in the cycle and why just quitting can't be the solution, here's a different approach on how to make the right call. Spot the real issue. Ask yourself, why exactly do I want to leave this job? And be specific. Is it A, the job itself, too boring, too stressful, or no growth? Is it B, the people, toxic coworkers, bad boss, or Karen from accounting? Or C, the structure itself, low pay, long hours, and no flexibility? Sometimes it's all 3. In that case, congratulations, you have unlocked therapy. My life has changed a lot since I've been going to therapy. Still hate my job though. Try internal solutions first. Before you rage quit and burn all the bridges, try a few things. Ask if you can have different tasks. Yes, that requires you talking to your boss. Set more clear boundaries. No, boss, I will not answer your emails on the weekend. Or find allies that you can really talk to. There's always at least one other coworker who mentally checked out. And have a project or a hobby outside of work. No, seriously, having something to look forward to after work can make the grind feel way less grindy. Weirdly enough, if you believe your situation can improve, it actually does, which is annoying because I used to think fate was something that comes because something is getting better. But apparently you have to believe first, and that gives things the chance to become better. Rude, I know. Resist the desperation a little longer and see if you can make some changes. Because oftentimes we don't really commit, do we? And that's just a shitty position to be at. Because we can't really make anything better, because we don't really care about it. But it also keeps getting worse, because our input is missing. And then the desperation just grows and grows and grows until we can't take it anymore. And then it's just... That's not good. Not good at all. If after all of this you still think your job is a soul-draining wasteland, you're probably right, and you should quit. But do it strategically. Ask yourself, okay, what is up next for me? Can I sustain myself financially for a little bit? Do I need to learn a new skill to get a better job? Do I know someone who can help me? Can I stay a little longer until I find something better? Quitting your job. Quidditch. Think of quitting as a move forward, not an escape. Look, I know social media makes it seem like quitting your job, burning all bridges, moving to Bali to find yourself is the key to happiness. But let's be real. That friend who quit everything to travel the world and seems so happy, give him 6 months, a year. They'll come back. So instead of hoping a new job or country will magically solve all your problems, let's actually figure out what you want before making the next move. So now we know why we want to quit, how to quit only as a last option, recognize cycle of desperation, fix what you can before bailing, create space for new motivation, and quit, but do it like a genius. But we still don't know how to find a better job that doesn't make you want to quit again. So I took some notes on Dr. K's amazing video on this topic.
That passion is about work that's fulfilling and naturally motivating. The key thing here is that, let's say you want to be a writer. If you don't have some of this stuff aligned, you're going to have difficulty with your motivation.
Definitely check it out, link down below. First, let's forget about this narrow window of a job, because that only blinds us to all the options out there. And no, that doesn't mean that everyone has to become a content creator or streamer or whatever. It's more about figuring out what you really care about and what you like doing, and then how to make money with that. That way you're way more intentional and selective when it comes to what it is you're doing, instead of just looking for a job. A job. What is a job? Asking yourself questions like, what naturally motivates you? What was fun before? Are you more of a problem solver, a logical thinker? Do you like creative work? Do you like to work in the morning, in the evening, alone or in a group? In the office or remote? The questions that will make an actual difference for you might be very specific to you. So don't expect every answer to be life-changing. But some questions will give you a real direction. Like the cherry blossom that blooms in the wind. If you think you don't have enough time to start a side project while also working, I made a whole video on how to start a project with just 1 hour a day. Make sure to check that out, and I will send very much love to you. Thank you.